Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Benching Bitchin' with Bob. Right to the tip of the day. It's very important to have the right equipment when you're powerlifting. But when I was powerlifting, they allowed knee wraps, they allowed a squatting suit and a bench shirt, and you could wrap your wrist. So my suggestion to you is, and I think it's important that you use those things, because I know some of them say, "Oh no, you don't." No, yeah, you do need them. It keeps your, especially your knee wraps, keeps your knees in line, keeps everything nice and tight. Ligaments stay where they're supposed to. That's why these guys blow out their knees and stuff. Some of these places, no, you can't use wraps. No, you can't. Well, then I don't think I want to lift there, because here's the thing: if you can use them, everyone can use them. There's nobody hiding it. It's a fair playing field. If you're allowed to use wraps, you're allowed to use a squat suit, you're allowed to use a bench shirt, you're allowed to use deadlifting slippers, which I use too. So that's important, guys. The biggest thing, though, is to get a belt, weightlifting belt, double, 2 rows of holes, right? Because it's much more stable. And I don't like the fabric ones because they're too thick. And I used to use it, but it would bunch up on my stomach. I didn't like the way it made me feel. So get yourself a leather one. They're a lot thinner, but get one that's got a wide back on it. Like I said, double row of latches for it, and you're good to go. And you should fit that thing here right about an inch above your belly button, okay? Don't be going too low. Don't be going too high. The edge of the top of the belt should be right about here, about an inch, maybe an inch and a half above your belly button. That's the best place to put it. Get a lot of support. Anyway, do that. Wrist wraps, if they don't sell them, buy some knee wraps and just cut them off. I used to have about 2 feet long, and I would wrap both my wrists. Gave me a lot more support, especially when I got up to 500 pounds. Knee wraps, absolutely 100%. Get some really good quality ones. If you're allowed to use wrist straps for the deadlift, fine, get them. Like I said, if everything is allowed, it's fair for everyone. There's no unfair advantage. There isn't. It's only, if somebody goes into a drug-free meet and they're on frickin' the juice, yeah, that's unfair. That's not fair. I get it. Anyway, good belt. Wrap your knees. Wrap your wrists. Use wrist straps if you're allowed to, and go with that. By the way, I used to squat and deadlift with high tops. Loved the way that gave my ankles more support. Loved it. So get yourself some really sturdy high tops, not mesh ones. Get some that are made out of leather, something that's nice and stiff on the sides. So because you need that support. So do that. To the bitch. I just came back from the gym now, doing my 10-pound, trying to rehab my torn rotator cuff, and did a few, probably about 30 pounds on the military press machine, which is nothing, but it still hurts. But anyway, I got back. But boy, funny thing, people, especially guys, you take a freaking shower, or at least, after you're done, take a shower, and then the next day in the morning, take a shower before you get to the gym. Geez, there's a guy there today. He walked up, and I'm talking to him, and I'm like looking and going, and I don't want to be an asshole, but I'm like, man, somebody stinks. So I smell myself. I go, not me. It must be you. I go, you take a shower? No, I don't do that. I go, do you use deodorant? No, I'm all natural. All natural? I didn't know that all natural meant smelling like a freaking farm, like a zoo animal. Jesus. Take a big shower. That's what soap and water's for. Don't subject me to your stink. That's so wrong on so many different levels. Wake up, people. As I told you before, I am all about being considerate to other people. I'm not about being an asshole. But, if you act like an asshole, you're going to bring out the asshole in me. You won't like the asshole Bob, because he's not nice. But the nice Bob, he'll stick around. But if you conjure that guy up, he'll show up. and you won't like them. Uh, I'm 61 years old, by the way, if you guys were wondering. I'm an old fart, but I can still kick some serious ass. I don't screw around. Uh, anyway, a little bit more about me. Again, I told you $600 a week I was making as a bouncer and working at the gas company. Decided to take the job opportunity at the Board of Trade for a lousy $150 a week. That's all I made. So I took a hit for $450 a week to take, part of it in this dream. Um, and it was a really good decision. I will tell you a little bit more about it. I don't want to go on to it too much because I want you to tune in for the next show. But anyway, I went there, and the first time I walked on the floor, there was 40-foot ceilings and lights on everywhere, and just people standing in these pits and screaming and yelling. There was paper all over the floor, and it was loud. And I have ADD, so that would really fit into my game plan because I can't pay attention for very long. Right? I'm always off here doing something else, so it fit in. I thought, my gosh, I found my place because, getting kicked out of college, I thought, what a bum, what a loser. I didn't realize, and this is something I'm going to tell you guys, don't get frustrated with bad things that happen to you that make you make another decision and go in a different direction. Don't get pissed off about it because you're learning. Every moment you're learning something. And just because you come to a little bit of a roadblock, that doesn't mean the journey ends. Go around a roadblock. Find a different path. It's there for you. Don't shut down. Don't give up and don't wave the white flag. You've got to be tough in this world. You cannot be a candy ass. I'm not saying you walk around like a jerk off and a complete dickhead, but I'm saying you can't take shit. You've got to be tough. You know, people these days with such thin skins. Oh, you hurt my feelings. Yeah, no shit. I get my feelings hurt about 20 times a day. I move on, right? Sticks and stones. What happened to that? All of a sudden, sticks and stones will break my bones, and names will hurt me? No, they won't. When the hell did someone calling somebody a name hurt them? Except their feelings. You know what? Get over it. Move past it. Just because somebody says something about you doesn't mean that's true. If you want to own it and you want to believe that what they're saying about you is true, then hey, congratulations, you're right. Whatever they're saying about you, boom, they're right. Don't do that to yourself. That's a sissy ass way out. Be tough. Come on, people. Men, masculinity, toxic masculinity. Where'd that go? I mean, that was a big thing a year or two ago. Now they realize they're full of shit. There's no such thing. There's bad guys out there, but being masculine certainly isn't toxic. Anyway, get yourself the right equipment, okay? Let's go over that. Right equipment, nice belt, proper wrapping, wrist straps, okay? Deadlift slippers, all good stuff. Make sure you get yourself some baby powder, some chalk. I'll go over that too. All those things are going to help you. Other thing, people at the gym, take a shower, use some deodorant. Nobody wants to smell you. It's not about you. It's about going in somewhere in a public place and stinking. Nobody wants to walk into a freaking zoo and smell that crap. Anyway, that's my bitch. And told you a little bit more about me. So anyway, tune in the next episode. I'll go into a little bit more story about me. I got another tip for you, another bitch. So remember, it's okay to bitch. Just don't be one. Have a great day. Stay focused. Stay positive. And hopefully you're following my instruction on the things that I've given you already because they are going to help you. Anyway, have a great day, peeps.